That paint on my foot. I need some. I need to look up like what the classes are. I think these are like how you get in that class. I mean, I could do these with that solver, but I really feel like not to like going with a type that I could get in. I doesn't do it. Yeah, you don't go ahead and get that's fine. Get me shit in it. So I'm like, I know you can shoot any number of things with them, but the revolver I have like 12. I think it's one of those like turkey, those like turkeys that go after I kind of blind and get them like called in with these already, but I don't have time to step into it. I also don't have enough money to do it. Oh, just go down like some look, here's stuff. Like go around on me. Get my leg. Okay. Okay. By the way, also, okay, I'm sorry. Based on my actual dog, so they'll tell me they want to do that. Not good. I don't know where this went. I think it was more than that. Loose or loose? Like loose? I don't know. I think loose. It's like you can't say deer or something else. It's more than one. It's deer. And every time somebody tells me that, I'm just like, oh, massacre. Like, I would call it like that. You know what I'm talking about. It's a really good, I don't know if it's this map or another one. I know there's the spot I always put my, if I get like a tree stand, or, yeah, it's not a tree stand, I don't know what it's on the like ladders, like big ladders with chairs on top of them. There's one that just this, but it's super big, and it's like caribou, the bobcat, or snow leopards, I think is what they are in the snow place. But it's like caribou, sometimes the wolf, and the snow cats, or whatever you think it's called. They like just walk on, like around it and on it, it's like a great place just to like set up, just like what I call
You have arrived.
Yeah,
Our outposts are no 5-star hotels, but they beat sleeping outside. Once you fix the place, you can rest and resupply here anytime. Now that you're comfortable, or as comfortable as anyone can be out here, I need you to help one of the other team members, Gunther Baden, at the campsite in Rybatsky Bay. You might have an easier time calling it Fisherman's Bay. We haven't heard from him since the blizzard last week. His last mobile communication said he was low on food. Gear up to hunt deer. Bring hungry Gunther some fresh meat.
I might put another game on here. I have one that takes the other. I think it's the Ranger. Takes it's a Ranger.
Gunther Baden is our photographer. I tell you, he comes as highly recommended as you, but the truth is he comes very, very cheap. Gunther arrived about a week ago to set up remote cameras all across this region, Ledinoy Bay. He loaded up an ATV with plenty of supplies, but like I said, we haven't heard from him since the storm. It's normal for people to disappear for a few days in the taiga. But Gunther, unlike you, his resume grossly exaggerated his wilderness survival skills. He is more of a passionate amateur than a consummate professional. Thanks for hunting on his behalf.
Nice one because it would be easy thing. Listen. Harvest animal. Okay, so harvest animal. I'm gonna go put the others because every animal in the game mostly goes to like, are you on top of me? Dog, I like to move them once and I was just like came back and say, I'm gonna wait right on top of my your leg. Are you thinking? Oh! Ooh, what's wrong? What's wrong? I'm going. I'm going to do this. There's ooh, big herd. Big bundle. I see a really good out there. I see two really good children. I'm gonna cut down. Let's get a better look. I know it really far out there. So we got that one out there. That's a 3. You're a 4. I'd rather take the 4 because you're a 6. But you're also a 6. The 4 is going to be the one I want. It's got to go by the side. This one's too much more. Well, better to shot on just that one. You might take the weapon. Yeah, I'll take this one. You dumb. Come here, baby. We lost our trophy. You can find it. Oh, damn. And then the goal that I do, if it's ever either gold or higher, I keep them. I haven't gotten a diamond yet. Okay, let's get diamond for the first time. So like, yes! I gotta say, this gun, I mean, just put some fire on it. Well, I can see. Well, that's a moose.
That should feed Gunther for a while. If he is not grateful, I will smack him.
But I will still take the fire pit on.
I will admit I'm worried about Gunther. Even with all the trouble he's making for you and me, nobody deserves to starve or... Well, anyway, you'll find him at a campsite in the area I've marked on your hunter mate. Stay safe out there.
Still got a shot on. I don't know if I'll, with a good shot. My dog just scared the crap out of me. I was like, what the? What's up? Get trash. I cannot find anything. I don't know, like, I know I shot it, but it did that animation thing, but I don't know what it was at. Well, there's one good. What is medium? So he's gonna go down if you can check the time. Oh, you sound it. Wow. Good job. He's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, point. Okay, so not bad. Small for a moose, but just silver. I got a pretty good shot. I shot him in the lungs and the top of the spine. Kind of like shoot him like in the head. Really right on that heart shot. Yeah, that's good. You did good for this. Come here. Okay, that's a good job. Okay, there's about 1,000 meters. There's another outpost. The house down here or something. I keep thinking of outpost because rocks that are so jagged. There's a blind out here. Okay, so that's another thing I also noticed is that this one is in a blind. There's like some... Ooh, well, that's a bear. That's gonna be a little brown bear too. Yeah, I see you. Brown bears are more aggressive too, because they can attack. And stuff. Sometimes they'll attack, so must be a senile, because that guy's just swinging. I don't even see this brown bear. Oh, I'll take it. Shot on brown bear. There was a map that I used to play. I play this game all the time, like I do it now. I actually like this game. There's a move just like from me. Don't you run off. I mean, they get a one person by the bear, but not the moose. Yeah, it's good. I wonder if that thing so hard. But I used to play this game all the time. And one of the things that I had was a boar. I had never heard of one at that time. But I used to play this game all the time, and I think I was put on a lot of episodes, but there's little walkers that you can go through and just play around on. And I had so many animals that was. I didn't have any small game. Now I have a little bit of small game, so I'm getting a little better at shooting the small animals. But I have like so many that I used to play them out with I think Yukon is the name of it. It's kind of like a Wyoming type map. So I used to play all the time. I loved it. Because of the bison and the turkey, like everything was just super simple to shoot. And for like some weird reason, when they did some update, it deleted every single animal in Super Rogers. People got mad because some of those animals, like diamond animals, people really try hard to get diamond animals, and we really like to show them off and stuff. And it like I lost all my bears, all my moves. Got like one really good moves out of the old bison. That was really good. But I have a couple bears, and I really enjoyed some mountain of it too. Anyways, there's a lane. But yeah, the smaller animals to me, it's just like one of the things like I have to kind of run up on. I don't really like. Sometimes you'll hear the calls and you can kind of scout them out. But I have to like do stuff like this, or I have to have the caller to get them out. And I love one of the things I recommend because I have I used to play on Twitch a lot when I played this, and I just stopped it Twitch. I couldn't. Like, I might go back into doing Twitch, but I just, like, didn't get any people, didn't care for it. I'm not gonna be one of the people that's gonna... I hate the people that get on Twitch now. It's, like, a big thing that people do, and especially with, like, sports games. They do, like, stem stuff, where they just let the game play, and they, like, run off. And I just, like, let it go for hours and hours and hours and hours, and I'm just like, if you, like, the whole point is so we can watch and play the game. If I want to see two computer-looking computers play a video game football match or basketball match, I will watch the regular NFL. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and, like, simulate two teams on NBA 2K when I could just do that on that. It is. I don't think like a brown thing out there. Like a hunting brown. I'm not seeing any animals. There's something like it is. I believe this map also, you don't ever have to have a flashlight for the track. The track
This is where Gunther was camping. Looks like he's all out of supplies. I told him, leave food uncovered in this wilderness. The bears will steal it. They're hungry this year. Take a look around for Gunther. People leave tracks like any other animals. Bingo! There's Gunther. He must be out hunting. Follow those tracks, and be careful he doesn't shoot you by mistake. You're a dead shot. He's a dumb shot, okay? Well, there is Gunther's hunting blind.
Well,
but where is Gunther?
So that means I gotta shoot. And the wolves in this game, man, you can have one.
Enough of this wild moose chase. There is another campsite to the west. Gunther may have abandoned the last camp when the storm hit.
Woman,
if he's not there, the only other possibility is that he is lost in the taiga.
But they're probably doing it because of story. But the wolves in this game, man, you get like one, and it's not bad. And the wolves love to travel in packs, so you will get your. If you die in the game, they just send you back to like a respawn. But
by the way, has Columbus Nadell reached out to you?
Up!
He's my American archaeologist friend. A major geek studying the history of taiga peoples. Nadell is not, shall we say, rugged like American archaeologists in the movies, but you are. So, lend my friend Nadell a hand when you can. Help him chronicle the rich history of this place before time erases it. Nadell is generous. He will reward your effort.
When you put down 2 seconds, that's how you come right there. That's like you go back and something. Like, you just don't know what you're doing. Like I heard videos, like I said, they probably just did it because that mission. That's something. Maybe. I don't see this thing. Just probably gonna end up failing. Like I don't see this big thing there. Is there like water somewhere like that? So like I heard videos and I'm also not seeing anything. So like news I usually can see really big and oh yeah, there's like a big open area stuff there. Hey, let's keep the rangers, I'm seeing a lot of the ranger, I can see one. That's pretty good ranger. Yeah. It did like there's a certain area, it's like this. It's just like miles and miles and miles and miles, it's like flat. And because it's like a lake that's frozen. And I put a stand out in the middle of it. So I could just like blast it down. There is something I just saw it. Boy. The one, that's a female. I could actually, I might actually keep that big. I might use my really fast. I got this one over here. I got a lot of blues. Yeah, I really good down. See if I could get I wish we'll just see if I could get a animal to respond. Like make a warning call or something. That was good. Oh, let's just show our place down there. There's not there. Maybe that for a minute, like show me the track and stuff. I just know that I was like, I think it must know like the track like these are easy to see because they highlight it real good. I mean, like if you're in the grass, you have to like really like. wrong way of time. Okay. Something. We saw it off at something. I think that was good.
Still no Gunther. Now I'm getting worried about that Durak. Is there anything there that might tell us where he is? Short. I immediately feel bad for calling Gunther a Durak, even though he made some terribly foolish mistakes. Now he's sick and he's out there all alone, and who knows what he's getting up to. We need to find him. That sounds like a reindeer, but it's in pain. Oh no. Gunther was sick, starving, and a terrible shot. What if he wounded an animal without killing it? Or left a trap on the wrong trail? Please, find this reindeer and tell me I'm wrong. Blood. A day or two old already, and the reindeer hasn't died yet. It's suffering. The lynx are fast, cunning, and deadly. Near perfect predators. Claiming this one makes you an apex predator today.
dent in my feet every time. what is it? It's not the Goodbye to experience. It's not fun. It's not good. Not a nice life to experience. Okay. I feel like I somehow feeling that I somehow really cool things not doing. That's what I'm going to do. Fast travel, we go by a Tuesday, and I'm going to see the electronic caller. I'll be from there on calling. Radio. And then maybe I can like leave it up somehow. you. I think you're gonna try. Why? To make it feel like freaking 200. We can do it. Freaking shit, man. I got hands up. I hit that too.
That reindeer won't suffer anymore. Thank you. I've had to report the incident to the State Veterinary and Phytosanitary Service. The local director, Dimi Pushkin, asked for your info, and being a state representative, I had to give it to him. Dimi may hit you up for jobs from time to time. I don't want you to get distracted, but keeping the state happy makes life easier for our expedition, so don't ignore him. The caliber of the bullet in that reindeer matches Gunther's rifle. That's not conclusive, but if Gunther is out there with a firearm, we have to find him before more animals get hurt, or before he hurts himself. Do you see anything around his campsite that would give us a lead?
Something that I can't hang on
Those look like Gunther's boot prints. Let's find him. This must be the river where Gunther found that musk deer. Looks like his tracks follow the riverbank, probably to collect the musk deer meat. I hope this isn't a dead end. Sorry, poor choice of words. Gunther isn't the only one desperate for a meal out here. The rivers flooded during the warmest spring on record last year. Then out of nowhere, the temperature dropped, and in a flash, the rivers froze early. It's too bad bears can't ice fish. Bad, 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 very bad. There is no blood, no wounds, which means this musk deer probably died from disease or poison. If this is where Gunther was shopping for meat, he's in worse trouble than we thought. Careful. This happened in another province, exactly like this. Don't freak out, but that time, it was anthrax. You should be safe as long as the temperature stays below zero. You don't touch these dead animals, and you don't eat the snow. That Durak Gunther probably made all these mistakes.
I'm still searching to be dead.
There are more footprints to follow. My stomach is sinking just thinking about what you'll encounter at the end of the trail. Be careful. That tent belonged to Gunther. Can you read the note he left?
When you with meat pad, you go to murder Stanford result.
Well, this is a punch in the gut.
Dude, sound like
Gunther ate contaminated musk deer and died with symptoms that are associated with anthrax. Rest in peace, Gunther. So, I promise the rest of this expedition will not be so grotesque, is the word, there? I spoke with Pushkin over at the Federal Department. A hazmat team is en route to clean up that riverbank as soon as the weather permits.
We rolled up.
There are water monitoring sites scattered throughout this region. Our biologist, Anatoly Barnyashev, wants you to check on those to make sure this anthrax contamination didn't spread. The areas where you will find these sites are marked on your hunter mate.
I'm gonna go a ground plant. That I could run a ground plant. That's called ground plant? Tripod stand. What? I don't have enough money for a tripod stand. Even though I unlocked gas for it. So I kind of want to do off with it. I want to go. Let's see if this is. Things like these, like shooting animals. There was a wolf down, and I kind of want to shoot some wolves. So I was going to go over there, take the electronic fire, and it's like the glass, it's so good, but I think the wolves are like breading stuff. They have like a death rabbit stuff. To get them to. And we, dude, you are killing it, that's it. My dog, you just nails are going into my leg and shit, and I'm just like, dude, I love you, but like, I love my dog, but he's just he's gonna hit on me. And
about that anthrax. It's a natural occurrence in Medved Taiga these days. The permafrost, the icy layer just below the ground you're standing on, melts more and more every summer. And when it thaws, it lets out all kinds of things that have been frozen and dormant for years and years. Things like fossils. Things like anthrax.
Is it anthrax a bird? Is that like a pill? But so what I was gonna say was, and I'm not seeing one bull, and he just sort of. But so what I was saying was, we in like 2 weeks, we planned on moving the mouth on me. Yeah, we're something like that. But so we're in the process of moving, so we're like getting things that we I'm currently at my old location. So we're taking stuff in the old location, moving it to the new location. So we'll be having some more, hopefully we'll be streaming some more stuff. But we're gonna be starting a new stream, which will be, it depends on just how much it costs and how long it takes. Cause I found one I need to get an outdoor camera that can, depending on the actual camera. If not, I'll just take the web camera and just kind of. Because they had these cameras that you could buy and have like a motor mount thing on them, so they rotate and follow like movement. So I'm thinking of getting one of those. But they also have they're like details. Okay, see, there's a great wolf somewhere. Way up there. There's a lot of wolves. That's what I'm saying. That's what I want. I want these wolves to.
This area is anthrax free. Thank you.
Like I want
There are 2 more of these stations in the area.
Come out. I know there's if I can find like a food zone, or just somewhere I know they're coming out from. The bears really messy. Either they lowered down. From when I used to like hunt the bears, they were the bears used to be like aggressive and they would try. They were like a species and they would try to attack you because they were just the way they were. I think the 180 is basically what it was. So I'm getting like tracks and stuff. So I don't want to get a boot down there.
Animals downwind from you will pick up your scent. But you knew that, right? Of course you did. At least I hope so.
Well, just remember, like, it was really close to an outpost, but I always said that in that area because it's what they call hotwoods, which are areas that just have, like, animals and, like, spawn. Might have been here. You don't run, I was gonna say, you don't run off, you're gonna do it. You might actually be gonna do it because you're not doing anything.
Another clean test. No anthrax. These are very good results.
So I was just like, you ain't doing nothing. I can still see it. Like, I don't know what's up. Down those. Bitch. Trying to run off. If I could have sworn I just saw it dead or something. But, so what I was saying was, the cameras have like moving stuff, and they, follow, like, movement, which is, what I want to get. So, there's really, like I said, there's playing around with it, because, my sister, who was, like, was right next to us, she, told me, she was like, oh, you can just use this one. And I was like, okay, like, yeah, I can use that. Like, it's free and, it works. But, I'm wanting to do it, like, put on YouTube, put on Twitch and stuff. And from what it looks like, is that just, like, it connects to a phone. So she gave me one I was using. And it was on the phone. It was not, it's like a little app on the phone I was next to. And I was just like, man, they could have, like, considering that what this thing costs, because it's not a cheap little device, I was like, they could have, added more. Okay, this movie might just, I might start it now. This movie far. It's way slow, I'm not really feeling like doing that. It's a female, I think, there was some, I think that, the new stuff, social English stuff, I just saw that, it's really cool. Oh, they serve for this good. I was like, 2 shots, and our first one got a little bit, but I was like, come on. No, I don't know what you're trying to try it. nice shot. Okay, no, I'll put it in. Oh, okay. Use like little blood. Go into it. Put it with weapons. And I think if you're worth it, it's kind of like the lakes. But they're ice buildings and welcome, and they still, the animals are treating it like it's a food plot. No, that's a good, oh. Alright, so we have one more. And like I said, I believe what I'm heading after, that's where the, I got left there too. Nice. I need to run for it, yeah. I need to, start killing with iron sights more. I'm terrible at killing with iron sights. It's just because I could care less about iron sights, but you level up. Like, the more you use a rifle, you level up, they have a crossbow. So, usually the way that I level up, using crossbows and iron sight, stuff like that, is I find all the zones. So I find a deep zone, I find a sleep zone, I look there, there's a sleep zone. So, I know now, that's a wild boar sleep zone. So, if I wanted to, if I wanted to just, like, go through some borders, I would have set up a tripod out here, probably 3 stand, watch them pause, watch them kind of lure their way out, and then get, I would use like the electronic collar plus the actual board collar. Same with the moose. Moose collar are expensive as crap in this game. Same as almost every car in this game, really too expensive. I think it's like 60,000, which I'm like, God, like, and you can't even pay for it like it's real money. Like, if you could even do that, I'd put in like 20-30 bucks to buy them. But you just kind of get a call. Some of them already have a lot, which is nice because of the DLC. But you get a call, you place it down. Place down like a blind or a face down or something. You lure them in, and then you let them get so close, you can just like pop them. So now we're hold on here. So I believe this is where I want to set the thingy. The collar. Not positive. I thought I gotta do all stuff. I thought there were links out there. If I got a link, so I can take board is looking at me. Right, so 70 we got this, and then we got this over here. So I don't know if it could be at the point entry, if it could be a it could also be automatic behind. Where they those are the ones that I think are really good. Now you have 3 standard lines of the die, but the game gives you like more lines that you can. It's almost like they grade them, I guess. It's like wooden ones, so big. And sometimes I use them, but I found out that when they have these little blinds there, it means that it's not really a haunt zone, but there would be animals that would kind of go near it. Because I shot a whitetail. I think it's in my log. I think I posted some pictures of it on eventually I'll put it on my Discord. I think you can see them. But I had like a bison that I shot. Very wolf out here. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's really, really near that one. And I don't know if there's a ground out there, or if it's just there's a big one here too. So I bet you this is the door. I was gonna say it has to be like 2 lanes or something. So I'm not seeing any animal not doing one call, anything like that. I know that the roofs, I think they ought to go to the critters, if I'm not wrong. And then there's one area on the map but I know I'm not gonna push it down. There you go. Yeah. Thanks for there. Don't know what's on it. Give me
Ura! All 3 water monitoring station test clean for anthrax. Thank you for being so professional despite, well, you know, infectious diseases and all that grim stuff. Frankly, I'm surprised you're able to handle such nasty business and stay so calm. You may be a person of few words, but your actions speak to your good character. Anatoly is like my number 2 at base camp. He may pester you for help here and there, but I trust he won't take advantage of you. Here is a more conventional job. Nenets report a wild boar in the area marked on your hunter mate. They overgrazed the land to the west and now they're migrating here. Unfortunately, they'll disrupt the musk deer's grazing and attract hungry lynxes. Thin the boar pack down by a few heads. That should create enough pressure to push them back home.
I see so many white little small things, and I'm like, that's a wolf. I'm like, nah, that's not a wolf. There's a lynx. And sometimes you have to just kind of, like, I have decent headphones, but man, like, for this game, I was like, totally for something else, really put them out there. There was just like certain stuff, something, what is that? That's caribou. Or ranger. I'll take care of that for ranger. Might keep that up there. That's a decent. Little caribou. Gonna probably run off. I got a pretty good sound, I guess. I had a pretty amazing call. But, I really fucked everywhere. I'm probably gonna end up buying this right here. I'm gonna buy this one. Because it's a good one. We'll have some wheels and stuff. Possibly. Someday. And because I'm going to extend my dog. I don't know how it was. I mean, he was running, but I was like, I shot that thing. Really hefty. So, I'm gonna go sign this. Kill this. And then we'll come back to the folder here. So we'll take, this. Okay, fine. That was like a place on market. But we'll come back. Actually, let's do it right now. Let's, get a call up. Call us to the wolf. I'll give it the press here. Alright, so we got that press here there. And hopefully now that it's done. Yeah, they also so I could switch it to forward too. Because it might do as well. I might add a second call and add some forward waiting calls. And that will hopefully get a render if I want to. I don't know if the one I shot, but I don't know if I can get it. So what I'm hoping is, like I said, that we're in some of the good but also maybe we're in some good. And we can maybe get put the truck in the engine. It really wouldn't help, but I shot it, so. serious one, I ain't got. I just go with it. See, like I said, I look at the ground stamp, and then I would just use that. I would place it out here because they don't really seem to like the little stores. I'm just thinking it. That's a really bad. The bullet out here. I don't like this something that. Is it my collar? Yeah, I was like, it sounds like a deer or something like that. I'm gonna try to move my collar over here. It's maybe my ground stand. Oh yeah, that brown. I keep thinking I was trying to put that into ground. I use the ground stand, I went to ground stand. I was like, this is I'm gonna move this a little closer to the where I kind of want it to be. So I'm about 120 something away. So I'm thinking maybe that or something. Now I'm like 80 feet away. So either put it in like grass or something. Jesus! Careful. Flip out of me. Now it's hard out. I didn't see it until I ran out right on. I was like, holy cow, I really it's a ranger. Oh. Then I'll get the dog to let down. Then I'm going to answer this. Should be another call. They can chew up with the dynamite, so it's not too bad. I just really need anything. There's a ranger that gave me a gun call. I thought maybe it's not tonight. It's up to the river lake and probably get a shot that crazy. So when you shoot an animal when it goes up closer, you wait for an animal, and all the other animals come out everywhere. You sometimes get so like fleas they get over the road, like they know to go around. There's a okay, the move. The move, so it's a really But, oh, those big ones. Yeah. Like, yeah, that's like a big round place. Keep going down. Ow. You wanna get shot too? I got a bullet for those. Yeah, you went down. I mean, I shot him like 3 times, but a bunch. Let him trying to get over. So because I shot that move, I don't think that we're gonna win this one. But we'll check. But they could have like some animal frequencies down here. Really not bad. Not seeing anything. Don't blaze. Nothing. Just step back over here, and I will take the head into the What is that? What is this? I think this is a risk on that thing. There's one around there. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Back up, mother. Back up, motherfucker. Back up. Back up. Alright, he went down. I started hearing him and I was like, ah, crap. But I did say I wanted to shoot the wolf. But I didn't think we were going to get a aggressive attack down. At the bronze. Look at it, it's like, oh, I got rabies. I know what happened a lot too. Because I thought they were going to go after my car because I knew they were out here. So I'm going to get more. I also got a handgun because I shot him with a handgun. So I should get more of them. I'm hoping I'll take one off. Now that I feel kind of shy. But that's what I'm saying about the having like good headphones because you'll hear sound and I heard that growl. And at first I thought it was the dog I had because the dogs would growl and it's alert you like a bear or something's coming. And I was like, okay, let's still go in if it's this. And I knew that it was going to be, I didn't think it was going to be that big of a pack. And then, like I said, there's certain types of wheels too, like there's some, that was just a moment though, you got gray, there's white, I think that's like albinos are white. And then you have, yeah, they were all around there as well. I didn't realize it. I was like, man, they really enjoy it. But, yeah, like, when I heard the growl, sometimes it almost sounded like a stampede. Like a lot of animals were running, or like a Pokemon. I thought those little ones back there, but I didn't. That's how really good. I thought they could stop and it down and like stamping it. Really I'm trying to shoot high too because it was so far out there. I don't think there's any other one. I think it's just that little one. I would have tried to get a little, like if it didn't know I was out here, I would have gotten safer. but whatever it is. Let's go over here. Wolves. Just worried about the wolves coming back. But this is like a really good place too, because it's already you're really close to a safe house. So if you happen to like run out of bullet, or you use a tree stand or ground stand, tripod stand, I think it's called, I can go get one. And then I have a chance to get bullets, I have a chance to get a ball, I want to get like another grind. So if I want to do a grind, then let's say if I cross a pair of draft or whatever is like the main animal here that I have no idea. I would set up all my stuff to grind, and I'll begin so much of water that I could make some decent money and do a grind. Like I said, I'm really just, like, I kept seeing those wolves and I was like, oh, dang it, what is this about that? I just didn't think it was that big of a, everyone was just going on. I just, I really wanted to just go, because I was been shooting wolves already, so I could not really care to move. And it's on me, so it's probably like it knows I'm there. So it's probably is it going on? Oh, it's dog. Yeah, that's fair enough. What the? Oh, I see. Alright, back down to where I was going. There's also the limit I have here. So I might go over there now. Usually if I'm doing like this kind of stuff, could get through the missions, or you can go and do like story and find the enemies and everything you want. But also, just remember that, it's fun, there's stuff, and that's all we're doing. And usually I get tired of like just going off and doing whatever, doing a mission, or just talking to myself. And then there's some days I'm like, man, I'm getting like really good stuff, and then there's other days I'm like, man, I'm like amazing. And I have to, I just switch the map up. Cause I was like, yesterday, didn't have to yesterday. The boards are also very weird. I know boards and like for the comments are different. But I'm not even being bored. I'm like, I know they're small. But I'm gonna slow down and find the boards. Okay, we'll move this short now, so I was like, here, we'll have a female, and another female. I might just have to take the female, but I'm not really choosing any. Come on. I think that's another thing. Okay, so like wolves and bears and stuff, and they see certain enemies. I think they kind of like, it's in a way like they're trying to hunt. So I think that was maybe one of the other reasons about wolves was like all those wolves that accident. Was they saw all those moves when they decided to try to go after it. Doggy, do me a favor. Track. But I did shoot that. I shot that thing pretty good. Cause I thought it was gonna die died down. I was like, man, I think I'm good. So like I shot it, yeah, it felt like it was in the run. And then there's another hunt game that I want to try to get to like playing, called The Way of the Hunter, I believe. You remember it? It's one like, man, the tracking in that game is impossible. They made it really realistic, even though like people are like, really? Like at least you put down, so I can't tell you that it's in like really tough things. It's I don't know, so if it's very well, I'm not gonna find it. If I've got some around the practices. So around the probably basically that's rough. Like, not even gonna chance to get on that. Yeah, it's like this is a game, and I've like had like in real life a couple times. I've never been like moose hunting, never shot anything, so I've never been like been deer hunting. But I have been I've been duck hunting, I've been squirrel hunting, and I've been turkey hunting. And I'm like this, I'm just like, you know, like it's one of those things where kind of like that move. I'm like, I'm not gonna go hunt on really having really great. I gotta like hunt it down, so I'll go find another one this year to drop it dead, get my money. But if I was like hunting in real life, and if I was hunting in real life and I had to shoot something, like I would go drag it down. Like even if I can't find it, I got friends and stuff with like drones. I own a drone. I'm like, oh, take a drone. God, dog's not good. Dog, man, it's like you get down with every single time you get back up to the laying on my leg. I don't know, which assassination my leg with that. It really moves like way out there. It's over. Look, I don't really care for those ones because they're not going to give me a lot of cash. There's another one out there. It's the other one. But I remember we were playing with the deer hunting. And I've been boar hunting after this one. And well, I remember we tried to do deer hunting. I think it might have been when we went boar hunting. We shot one, and it might have been boar because boars just shoot them in like a specific place. You don't kill them. They won't go down. They won't do anything. So I might have been and we just, like I said, we couldn't find it. And so we finally ended up finding it like a day later, and we just, like, you're not supposed to do certain things like that. You're not supposed to like wake them out and like if you shoot a deer, you need to go like retrieve it. You don't need to like just kill it. Like you don't shoot the animal and just like let it rot. You want to take it down. And we just couldn't find it. And my friend, who was like, he can hunt like a madman. He hunts almost every day, or fishes every day. He does something. And I told him, dude, I cannot find this. I can't find this boar, wild hog, whatever. He was like, yeah. He's like, I don't know what it is either. He's like, so here's what we do. Is it's dark. He's like, I'm not gonna hunt for a balloon bug. He's like, that to me is just not safe. I was wondering about 10 minutes turn around. But he was like, I'm not gonna hunt a balloon in the dark. Like, I'm not stupid. And because we know like there's certain things out in the woods. And one big thing that is out in the woods is coyotes, which I tried coyote hunting. I just where he's at, I can't get anything. Where I'm at, I got a couple, but I didn't get them by shooting them. I got them by what we call trapping, which you're only allowed to do like on certain points. And so that was like the only way I ever got coyotes. I trap them, and then you have to go out there and like, you know, you have to put them down. So we were trying to find his board, we waited like one day. Because he was like, we waited a day and then we'll come back out in the morning and try to find it. We woke up at like 5 o'clock in the morning, it was like 4:30, 5 o'clock. And we took our drone and just like went around with it. I seriously did not shoot it. I tried to shoot it, and I stole it, so it would die. But yeah, we couldn't find it. We couldn't find it because of anything. I was like, I don't know where it was. We finally we took a car, like a big old truck. Because my friend was like, I'm just gonna send out coon dogs. Because he's like, they might be able to find it. Now these dogs are like, they are trying to find coyotes, they're trying to find that kind of stuff. That's what like they have collars, like big spikes on them, so coyotes and certain animals don't, when they bite their neck, they can cut it over. You know, that's good. But so we're like hunt, can't find it. Finally, like we got out of the drone. I want to get a new one. I want to get there's one that has like a signal on it, and that's the one I want. And so we finally we see. I was like, hey, I think there's like a dead deer. And he's like, I didn't shoot a deer, and I was like, this looks like a dead deer. So we like couldn't get down to it because there's so many trees, and I didn't want to ruin the drone hitting like a tree or something. So we walked up to like where the thing was, and we found a book. This book was just mutilated, and my friend said probably what happened, which there was nothing we could have done about it. It was like, yeah, we killed, like we shot it. We know we shot it. We know what we did. So he says he believes that when we shot it, it was kind of bleeding out, and it went to, you know, like go do its thing, run off. And he said, I bet it ran off, it bled out, and while it was like bleeding out, it got attacked by a bunch of coyotes. Because he's like, it was like coyotes with like the thing. He said it's probably dead already. He's like, I think from the smell of the blood and everything that was going on, he's like, I think coyotes just found it and just decided to just, you know, freeze food, basically. No, I just heard that one. See, I don't understand, like the links and stuff, like if they'll do one card, but they're still hard to find. Same like bobcats and stuff, they're still hard to find. And by the time you like track them down and do other stuff, they're gone. But they run through now. But I don't know where especially things are scary. In the berry. Now, I don't know, places that they have a brown bear giving a rainbow, I think I should be able to know, like, brown bears are pretty big. I should be able to see it. I'm trying to get it to go on. I'm hoping that maybe, but I think there's that. There we go. Go wrong. I thought that this was where I set my fire. It's a big oh, here's a oh, maybe the jump there. There's a very like an instrument. I don't know where that jump was. And I haven't, like I said, I don't know, I haven't looked at the hot zone. I just kind of been, whatever. I did all the hot zones for Mississippi. I like went around, walked around, got a photo, whatever. So, only reason I did Mississippi was because Mississippi more based on like where I am. It's like further south. And then like alligators, stuff like that, there's some there was an animal really close, but I don't know what that was. It was just like I'm seeing a lot of movies. There's a signal really close. I might put it far side, I might give it a decent shot. I would say I really like 3 shots in that thing, but I also got it not. Ow. No longer getting out. It's like you got to go bad that you can but you decide to apparently he's like, oh my god, I got a whole bed. I gave him the bed. He even had the recliner. I gave him a recliner. So like he's decided like, no, I'm gonna let it ride on top of it. Okay, perfect medium. So that's better than anything. So I saw it run this way, so I thought it might have went down a little bit. So it sounds good. Also, I don't think tracks would ever do a decent laps. Right? No, it was I could. Okay, I could have sworn I busted those, but yeah, I got a win. Good job, really. So, we just shot from here, so I don't think that, my collar's all the way out here. So, what I want to do here? Okay, harvest 2 outdoors. I thought you were bored, mate. So, they want to get some quarters, which, now I know that's a outdoor of it. But, real quick, we got on board. We're going to go to Mississippi. And I'm going to go. I believe I set up a area for it, but we're gonna go to the Mississippi. Eventually I'll get the whatever however you pronounce that. I'll get that one. You also have that one, which I don't play much, but it has tigers. And I usually play Reverend Tuli because Reverend Tuli has a ton of ducks. They are the easiest goddamn thing to shoot. So you don't even have a duck call. So you
And there's the state line. Welcome to the Deep South, rookie. We've got wetlands, the blues, and the American story.
Yeah, I know you got it, but I went through all of it. What the goddamn heck? I went and did all of these, but for some reason it didn't save. Alright, that did you know. So,
there, finally. I had to add actual cell service to the list of things I miss about Chicago.
Of this stuff.
Sorry that I'm so short on Southern hospitality right now, but we've got a bit of a situation. Steve Ernie from our flood relief committee was out delivering supplies to elders who couldn't evacuate on time. The levee overtopped and his trunk got totally submerged. Everything scattered. He got away safe, but we don't have the funds to let anything go to waste. Can you go take a look? The water should have mostly receded by now. I'll mark the location on your hunter mate. Thank you.
But what I was going to say is that anywhere there's water, usually there's alligators.
Trash pandas. Honestly, I can't blame the little guys for making the most of things. They're just as adaptable as us humans, but they get crap for it.
But I might be able to find. Wait, what? That is way out there, but at least I can actually tell what it is. And if it really wants raccoons, like this is so down with them, like, yep, I'm never gonna do it. Because have you given me one card? It's really far out there. I don't really remember what it is. Oh, I think I hit that. And that's one of them things about them things. So hard. For me, they're just super hard to hit. Like, first of all, they got so much rock there, so I can't hit them. It's pretty like one though. Like, I'll shoot with one. Okay. So usually we'll go like a tree. You can see, buddy. This thing, there's more than one thing. It's running off to, usually there's like little dumpsters, or like little trash cans, and you can,
Gray foxes are actually redder than you might get from their name.
Like,
so if you find yourself confusing them with red foxes, take a look at the tail.
Like,
if you see a black stripe and tip, it's a gray fox you're dealing with.
So you can just like line up and just like get on that way. Because I think it makes a noise if they're like going in there. So I don't know exactly what stuff. Let me see if I can. I don't think I hit that right there. Just see if my dog can find me. Get out or anything. I don't know what it is. Didn't know what it is. I might just give me a random blind dog, you know. These are something that there's tracking right there. There's like the blue and the green. So they usually make blue ones. Right? They have to like move or something. And that's how you know. And I like to get it random. But I was kind of hoping that maybe it would happen at the yeah, we're doing this outpost it is. There's an alligator somewhere. That's about my good. And alligators are not easy to shoot. They're a little close. Because it's still a mission. They make you like go find an alligator. And get it pretty quick. But I can already see the alligator too. But yeah, this where I got like with my alligators because all these dudes go to that area. So what I was trying to do, which takes, like I said, forever, because you have to go all the way up here, go down here, and then go around and get over here. Or maybe I can do this for. I might just try that. But that's the only thing I didn't like about this one little map is that there's no actual way of I have the raccoon collar But the area I'm trying to get to, it's right to a hot spot. So I have like tuna and something so we can really test and gosh. One call. And all that stuff. Yeah, like the ranking, here's this highlight of fine. And I've gotten some before. Like I said, that game just deletes everything after certain sometimes. But I got one and I was so happy I got it because it was a rare. It was like a red. It was only like red panda. Like it was a raccoon, but it was a albino brown thing. So it had it was like white but had a red tint to its face. And I was like, oh no, I get it directly because. But usually, like I said, they're getting us out there, but also they're like trees and stuff.
Cottontails are adorable if you can spot them. Luckily for you, they're super territorial, so once you found a good spot, you'll be eating rabbit stew for days.
But the where I want to go is up, like it's weird because like I said, it's everything's the water. You find water, you're gonna find like
these goddamn hogs are a nuisance. They eat anything and everything, and their ornery is all hell on approach. Don't underestimate them, rookie.
So they are wild hogs also. It's on big as well. And so like where I was, what I was telling me like, oh, 100 boys. They don't really boys today. They're more like wild hogs, even though they call them boys. But the ones on Mississippi, to me, were like boys. They have that really good coat. I think the males have like a really big color. So I have to get, like I said, all the way kind of near this road that I'm on right now. So along the road, there will be where I'm going. Like I said, there's kind of like water areas, like little ponds. And for some reason, like I said, like boars, sometimes the boars will do it, but like the bigger animals, like alligators definitely, because alligators really enjoy being in they like being in that water area. And places where like wild hogs and stuff, the alligators also tend to hang out at that. And that's because I think it's kind of like a food source thing in this game. Like, oh, like yeah, the alligators like eating the pigs, and you'll even find because the bears they'll have these. They'll move like glass white ribs, and it to like indicate that a bear or something has ate another animal, like a pig or a deer. And so like that's how you know like, oh, okay, that's like a female to them, like they're eating the other animals. but the other animals are kind of use that water or whatever to get, you know, food. Because there's one map, I have like a big cornfield, and you'll find a lot of the, I think it's like redwood or something, and I'm like, they're using it to get corn. Like, that's what they're treating as their, like, food plots. So, like, first I'm going, I know a lot of people are like, the whitetails are, you know, whitetails are nice to hunt and game. I use the little buckshot thing because, I didn't know until I actually went where somebody was going to be deer hunting. So, male deer, I also, they have rattlers. I knew rattlers too, and that's all it is. You don't need to buy rattlers and realize you can buy a pair of sticks and clank them together and they don't know the difference. I don't know why they buy them. And they sell them for so much right now. Like, a rattler is crazy expensive. They're like, I think $30 to $40 on that. And I'm like, even $40, I'm like, I could, cause I have a 3D printer, and I made things for my 3D printer. I made a turkey. But I have a friend, like I said, who give me 3D print stuff, and I did one, like, just for fun. I saw it, I was like, huh, because we started doing, we made, just like for a fun thing, I made these whitetails.
I'll never forget my first time meeting a whitetail out here. That thing was so gorgeous. It was enough to turn this city girl into a hunting fanatic overnight.
So, I was making like death whistles with those Mayan death whistles with blow into them, they don't bring So I just started making like little Mayan death whistles, and he was like, "Hey, did you still make the death whistle?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I want to buy like 3 of them." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So I sold him one. And I asked him,
Our turkeys are the eastern subspecies. You can tell them apart from the Merriam and Rio Grande by the tips of their tail feathers. The eastern ones are dark brown.
I know. So I was like, "Hey, why do you want this death whistle? Like, what's the point of you having it?" And he was like, "Oh, I use them for coyote hunting." And I'm like, "You use death whistle for coyote hunting?" And he's like, "Yeah, it scares the coyotes off." And he's like, "So other animals won't." He's like, "It's gonna scare everything in the radio." So when I bought it, but then he was like, "Okay, weird question." He's like, then he was like, "I have a weird question." You know, like, okay, like, what else can you make with that 3D printer? And I was like, "I don't know." And so he asked if I could make him he's like, "Can you make me a duck call?" And I was like, "I'll see, like, can't promise." So I found a file, and sure enough, you can make duck calls. Which, like, they have like an actual plastic piece that's like the reed, everything. So I was, so I made my duck calls, worked good, sounded good. We fiddled with some of the reeds, cut them in certain ways. We did a lot of stuff. So there's a lot of actually hunting calls you can make for the 3D printer. I made duck calls. I made a coyote call. The only thing I don't know about, that's a one call from the White House. And it's nighttime, so I really don't want to shoot it. But I think somebody gets that home. What time is it? Yeah, it's like 11. I'm gonna give it some food at some point. But the coyote callers, it wasn't code though. It was good. Paint it up, put demo tape on if you wanted to, whatever. I usually paint like brown or something, or use a color that is a very common hunt color like black or something. And so my friend was like, yeah, I just like basically, he was like, so yeah, he's one of us all these things. And I told him, I was like, okay, so I can't get the guy who's all the work. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, well, I made a read it because there won't, like, there's no sound coming out of it. Like, there's not even like a duck sound coming out of it. So I went and contacted the guy. I was like, hey, how do you, like, the read doesn't work. How do you get the read to work? And he was like, oh, you don't, like, can't make a read for it. I was like, well, what? And he's like, so you're going to have to go, like, buy an actual read. Which if you're doing that, you have to buy the actual color. Or you're gonna have to, I didn't know this was a thing, because Milo tape? I've never heard of Milo tape. And it's like, you can also, like, you can find something like, have plastic, use that. But he's like, yeah, take Milo tape, and like, fold it, and it will do it. And I was like, no one in the world has Milo tape. Like, you can get on Amazon, but it's, like, 3 times the price of, it's like 3 times the price of the regular, like, look at that first level. Alright, it's gonna be whatever. I'm trying to get to whatever this is. And, I'm hoping it's okay. I can never think of the word button. It's I was gonna say safe house. I think it's loading it. That's what I call it. Oh, it's not safe house. I think they just call it load up. But I'm walking all the way to the other stuff. I'm also walking at night where I know that this map has certain animals like black bears and alligators and things that could attack me, and I really don't feel comfortable walk around like pitch dark night, especially with a flashlight. This game has good stuff, like, I know you can now set the date, I believe, on like computers that set it to do it, but, when it's like Halloween time, they do, like, special, giant food. But for, there's a event that they do on Halloween, and it's where you can hunt. They're basically like deer models, but they use vampire deers. I can't see them, so I don't know where. If I ever look at it, they had a big house, whatever you want to call it, so I could just go with that. But there's water there, and I know that this is a white thing area there. Because what I usually try to do is set up the food stands, and then I kind of wait. And that's the only thing I don't really go through the food stands. When they make you go in the food stand, or blind, if you have a collar, even if you don't have a collar, some animals, like babies and stuff, I can get to see the fly on my nuts. They're super easy with a collar. But whitetail, so whitetail is, I do like other animals like coyotes. Coyotes are extremely large for me to call them. Even though I like, that's one of those goals I have one day, is to find where the like hot spot is, and I'm just gonna blast them. So coyotes are very, very, a lot of there's How's your, I'm about to go get me lunch or something. How'd your appointment go? Way down. I'll try to shoot if I can. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to. It's so small, I can't see it. I need to, I don't night hunt. I barely night hunt this game. But I need to, but I do don't really come out around this time. Like stuff. I need to, set up attack strategy. For like where I have a night vision scope so I can actually get I'm gonna talk for a minute. I played for 2 hours maybe. I don't know what I'm playing. I'm using OBS and yeah, for about 2.5 hours. Like we just hit 2.5, so I'm gonna stop it here and eventually I'll get to where I have big things I want to get and stuff and I'll do some like night hunting or something. Because I'm gonna end up having to do all this again, I think, because of my other computer. And my other computer is the one I'm gonna mostly be playing on. But thank you everybody for watching. If you haven't, please subscribe so you know when I go live and do some other stuff. We will be doing other videos, and well, I was doing like some film videos, we'll be doing on Twitch. I'll have to see about it on YouTube. I might do covers, but I don't know if I have to pay one or not and stuff. And then we will also have a new animal stream, and that will be like a 24-hour one. And I'll have to get that set up and everything. But we're both getting stuff set up for new channels. And then once we get it set up, we'll start doing them frequently and stuff, and have an actual schedule. So, like I said, thank you for watching again. Please subscribe, and we will